Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting, and this is part 2 of a 3-part series of videos for the Artdot Freestyle stickers. And I already uploaded and posted the video number 1 with this, which was the unboxing of this kit. I know I'm zoomed in a little bit, but this is a whip and chat or kit up and chat that I'm doing, which is part 2 of this video. So Artdot was gracious enough to send this kit to me to check out, do a review, do some videos about, and the links are posted in the comments. I have a discount code if you're interested in checking this out, and they're also on sale right now, so the discount code combined with the sale will make a really good deal for these stickers if you've ever contemplated the idea. So video number 1 was an unboxing, and this video I'm going to do a little bit of a kit up and chat and whip and chat with this kit, and then number 3 is the one I'm really excited about, and that'll probably not make it till Monday, because what I'm going to do is make up all these stickers and then come up with ways that you can use these stickers. So I did a little shopping spree at really cheap shopping spree of budget items at Walmart and our local craft store. So I have a few items, many of them are $1 or less, and I'm going to be showing you how you can use these stickers in various ways. So they may look like they're targeted for kids, but I came up with some ideas that are kid friendly as well as adult diamond painter friendly or useful. So you don't have to just be a kid to play with stickers. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, the reason this looks like I've already started kitting up is because I did, and my phone ran out of space. So I was sitting here talking along, having a good time with my kitting up, and I looked over and my phone had stopped recording. So I had to clear out a lot of space. I took a lot of photos from the eclipse last weekend, or really that was only Monday, seems like forever. So there was a lot of space used up in my phone, so I've since cleared it out and we're back on track again. So what I'm doing to kit these up, I found these sets. I have 2 boxes of these. There are 24 containers in each one, which makes 48, which is the same number of colors that come with this kit. And these are the little Tic Tac containers. But I've noticed already with the few that I've used that these are very good quality. These came from Michael's, the local craft store. But these do open and close, and the tops fit on nicely. I've bought some cheap ones on some other places, including Amazon, where the tops don't stay and they don't hold as well, but these seem to be holding up well so far. I also have my DMC number stickers because I'm lazy. So you could use blank stickers and write the numbers on them, but I buy these in sets of 2 or 3 at a time. And I have several because I do have a pretty good stash of spare diamonds. I like to do cross-stitch conversions using a lot of the Artdot diamonds. So I do have several of these, so I'm using some of these to help kit these up. And in this case, for this kit, the color number details don't matter because this is a freestyle kit. So the stickers come with kind of general hints of where the dark color should go and whatever color you want should go. But the colors don't matter. There are no symbols necessarily to follow. So that's why I'm kitting them up this way with the number on the side, because the number is really for me later on with the leftovers when I put them in my stash or decide how to save those. So I've already kitted up 3 of the colors out of 48, and I will keep going with you guys and check in and see how y'all are doing. So how's life treating you? Is everything going okay? Am I zoomed in too much? I may be, actually. Let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. So I'm still kind of catching my breath from seeing the total eclipse in Junction. It was an amazing thing to see, especially for a science geek. like me. I had been waiting for that and planning for it for a couple of years at least. Actually, more like 4 or 5 or more. It was really a big deal. I started thinking about it back when we had the partial eclipse here in West Texas in 2017, which was a total eclipse for other places. So I looked up when's the next total eclipse and found out it was April 8th of 2024 and started thinking about it way back then. So some of the camping aspects of that didn't work out as planned. This is color 211. Let's see if I can talk and chew gum at the same time. So we ended up what we call boondock camping, which was using our little pop-up trailer without any power or water. We did have a little bit of power and a battery that could run some basic lights and charge our cell phones, but it couldn't run any air conditioning. And we did have propane tanks on it, so we could run a little bit of heat. But the weather, luckily, was good for us, except for eclipse viewing. And I do have a little video from when I was at the camper doing a little diamond painting, if you haven't seen that. But the weather was really good, sky-wise, cloud-wise, up until about half hour leading up to the eclipse. So we had the field to ourselves for most of the time. We did have a few people show up to watch the eclipse, which was actually kind of fun. We met people from various places, from Tucson and from Britain, Great Britain, across the pond over there, and lots of people from different places coming to view the eclipse. But anyway, the cloud cover started really coming in as the temperature was dropping, as the sun was being covered by the moon. So the longer the eclipse went, the more cloud cover we got, until it was the point of totality and all the clouds moved in. But despite that, we did have a very brief clearing where I was able to snap 3 quick pictures of totality. And I got some really nice ones, and I'm trying to figure out how to frame them. This is color 209, by the way. I should talk a little diamond painting, but I'm going to frame a couple of them and do something with them, because even though I only had a tiny window and snapped off only a few pictures, they were well worth it. I did get other pictures leading up to and concluding with the eclipse that I can kind of make a photo montage, but it's just during the height of it, the clouds really did kick in, and part of that is the meteorology, which also made it interesting. It was disappointing for people trying to make good pictures, but from a meteorology standpoint, it was fascinating, because the reason the clouds came in was because the temperature was dropping, because the sun was being covered up. So with the temperature dropping, humidity was very close to 100%, and just that few degrees of temperature drop was enough to condense a lot of moisture into clouds right when we didn't want them. So that was my eclipse adventure. We came home Tuesday, and we didn't have a whole lot of time to unpack. I went to work Wednesday through Friday. Of course, it was busy at work. I was away for a couple days, Monday and Tuesday. So I had to play some catch up with a lot of busy stuff going on at work. And we also have the rodeo going on in town. And so part of our work is involved around the rodeo and going out there each evening. So I spent yesterday evening out at the rodeo, providing a little bit of weather support, although the weather was pretty quiet, so it wasn't too bad. But here we go, color 600. So all that to say, I feel a bit behind in checking in with you all and catching up on my diamond painting. So I thought I'd enjoy a quick whip and chat to catch up with you guys on where my life is. Don't forget the number. There are times when I have started kitting up and forgot what number I was kitting up. So I try to tell myself to do this in a certain order, which is put the sticker on first. And then if you're not paying attention, because, you know, I'm busy talking, you know what number it was. Now, I like to cut these bags, by the way, across this way so that the fold of the bag is where I pour. If I were to cut it across the top here, I wouldn't have the fold. I'd have these long edges on each side. So when I cut them to pour them, I turn them sideways so that I have this fold, which is an easier place to pour out of. If you're curious why I switch around sometimes when I'm figuring out what to do. Now, none of these are showing any signs of static. I haven't had to deal with static in the last couple months, which is nice. So, no static so far. Okay, that looks secure. I wasn't sure if that... Oh, yeah. So, back to this kit. So, this is the ARTDOT sticker kit. And this was, again, a PR package given to me for free by ARTDOT to review and check out and see what I thought about it. And since I'm already an ARTDOT fan because of their drills, don't cut it yet, put the sticker on, I had no problem agreeing to do this. So this kit does come with 48 different colors, so if you're looking for building up a small collection of colors, this would be a fun way to do so. I'm not sure exactly how many diamonds there are in each package. I'm guessing 200 to 300, but it came with several packages of black. So I believe I'm probably going to at least measure or try to count. I don't think I'll do it one by one. I'll measure the weight of one of the packages of black and convert that to a number to try to guess. But looking at these containers, I'd say there's maybe 300, 2, 3, maybe 5 at the most, 100 of each color, but they are round drills. They are very nice quality. I don't see the dimples in there, not running into any trash as it usually is with ARTDOT drills, which is why I like them, because I can get them, actually 2 reasons, because they seem to be good quality. I haven't had any trouble. The sizes are all consistent, but I also do not have to wait any length of time because I can get these on Amazon in big boxes with all the colors, so I can get them in a couple days instead of waiting. So if I'm working on a project where I need some colors, I can get to them right away. So that looks like color 605. Let's find that sticker. Here we go, 605. Boy, that camera just looks kind of zoomed in a bit too much to me. So I was hoping to do a whip and chat, but this may be a kit up and chat. But that's okay. Same idea. So I kind of mentioned in the first video that ARTDOT did not tell me I had to sell my first child to them. They didn't tell me anything about what I had to say, nothing like that. So if you're wondering if I'm suddenly sold out to a company and I won't be showing the usual stuff that I do, that's not correct. I will continue to show what I like and do what I want on my channel, because it is my channel. And there are, well, yeah, I just won't go there. $37.99. That's a very dark brown. So I can't be bought. I'll just say that. And I will give my opinion as much as I need to, where I need to. But I will say I am a glass, maybe 2/3 full person, not glass half full, but I am a very positive person, and I try to support companies of all kinds and people, so you probably won't find me saying a whole lot of negative stuff about anybody, even if I got some stuff from a company that I didn't completely like. I will try to be as honest as I can where I can, but I'm not going to drag anybody down. But I shouldn't even say that with this, because so far this has been great. And it has given me a chance to explore some of my creative juices, because I'm coming up with all sorts of ideas for stickers, because I probably wouldn't have bought these honestly on my own. If I had to initially, before I saw what was involved with this kit, I maybe wouldn't have done that. But now that I see all the colors, all the diamonds, the subject matter of the stickers, and the fun that you can have. Hold on just a second. Eric, did you see? Oh, I didn't send it to you. Jim's gonna get Megan.
Okay.
You're free. So my kiddo gets off work at midnight, and we're trying to plan the picking up, because my hubby was in Lubbock, but he says he's gonna be home in time to get my kiddo from work at about midnight 20. Or 20 after midnight. This is color 169, a gray. So my younger kiddo was about to get in his vehicle to go rescue Megan, his older sister, because she doesn't drive. But I told him no worries. Jim said he would get Megan, so yes, fun stuff in our household. We are all a bunch of night owls, but especially since my kiddo works till midnight, that makes all of us, by default, night owls, even if we really didn't want to be, but we all are anyway. Oh, there's one container there. Now, this has nothing to do with ARTDOT. There were no containers with this, but that one is sticking up. I'll just have to be careful with that, because I don't expect these will be in containers for very long. This kit will go pretty quick. So this is color 3865, which is a white. Let's see, the number is 3865. There we go. Now these are round drills. And even though this kit was probably originally geared toward younger children, I think it might require some adult assistance, especially in this part, because I could see where opening up a bunch of bags to get to a bunch of colors could make a mess if there isn't a little bit of adult help to keep the colors in baggies or whatever storage method you choose. I really think baggies, for the most part, would work better. I'm just using these because I have plans. So what are those plans? Well, you'll find out the details in the next video, but I'm going to find ways to use up all the stickers. I have various ideas for that, and also the extra drills. So if you've ever used extra drills in your own art projects, you might be interested in what I'm going to show there. I've got some various little frames, wooden frames, wood boxes, other ideas that I have to use up extra drills with this. Because I have so many, I don't need to save these necessarily. So I'm going to try to have some fun and use this kit to its fullest to show you what it can be done. Now, I did see this kit is on sale, and you are under no obligation, I promise you. But it's showing up for 12 bucks right now for 48 colors plus 38 stickers plus a cute toolkit, including, I really like that tray. 38.37. So there is a good deal going on, and I do have a discount code. So the word Amy10 will get you even more off on the ARTDOT site. So even though these are available on places like Amazon, I recommend that you, 38, 37. There it is. That you buy them on the Artdot site, so you can get all the discount sales and use discount codes. So you'll see the links for all of that in this video and the unboxing video as well. So what are we at? Dang, we're at 20 minutes. I'm not getting very far, am I? I certainly haven't done any sort of whipping. WIP stands for work in progress. It's hard to call this a work in progress when all the stickers are sitting here unworked. But I really want to get all the colors kitted up so that I can go to town filling out these stickers with whatever colors I choose. And some of this may be done off camera because I want to match some of the colors to some of the goodies that I found to put these stickers on. And I do have some paint, some resin, some various things you'll see when I get to that point, which will be video number 3. But in the meantime, we'll continue to fill up all these containers with all these cool different colors. And I love the shading on these. There are so many different pinks and purples and greens that you can come up with all sorts of shading and ideas for not just these, but if you want to use the rest of the leftover drills for other projects. So if anything, the kit to me seems worth it just for these extra drills. And I think it would be cool, although I probably don't have time, energy, all that. I've never done a Facebook Live, but I think it would be fun to do a Facebook Live with one of these kits and ask the audience, okay, let's vote. What color do you think we should use next? Although that could be a bunch of chaos as well. But it seems like there should be some way to have some fun with the Facebook Live and do a community version of these. I know in the cross-stitch community, we used to do group cross-stitches where we would do a part of a project and then mail it on to the next person in a group, and they would add their touch to the project, maybe a row, like a sampler. They'd do a row and then they'd mail it off to the next person, and everybody would get back at the end their sampler that was done from different rows from different people. So it might be kind of fun to send a little package with these stickers and the diamonds around to a group of friends and say, do what you want with these. And then by the time they came back to you, you would have a collection of various interpretations of what people thought the colors should be for these different stickers. So that might be a fun group project. But I could also see these done if you have a kid group, if you're a teacher of a school, Sunday school, church related, or babysitter, or daycare, whatever, where you have a group of kids that you're trying to figure out what in the world to do with them. I could see, and older kids that know better than to not swallow these. You wouldn't want to do this with really young kids. But kids that are old enough, I would put this box in a tote with some of the supplies to put the stickers on, some of the craft things that I'm going to show in video number 3, and turn it into maybe a craft project tote for kids. So you could have the stickers and then cups and wooden blocks and other things that I'll show you, that the kids could do the stickers and then choose how they want to stick them. And then they could give them away as gifts, because young kids don't always have the finances, well, they probably almost never do, to buy gifts for parents and loved ones for the different holidays, birthdays, all that. So kid crafts like this are awesome because they can still create something that might even be useful, but also special and handmade for their loved ones without spending money. So I feel like I'm jabbering. Yeah, that's another one. The top isn't staying on. So, how are you guys doing? How's your week been? Did any of you see the eclipse? Did you notice it? Are you going to catch the next one? Looks like several of them are going to be in other parts of the world, including South America, Northern Africa, into Australia. But one like we saw is not going to come back to the US until 2045. So we got a good 21 years before we'll see something like that again. So I hope to still be around and do that again. But my hubby wasn't sure what to think, wasn't sure he would enjoy it, but he really did. So who knows? Maybe we'll catch one of the ones on a special trip somewhere else before we get to 2045. We will see. That's still a lot to think about, so I'm not currently planning any particular eclipse excursion. 3755. But who knows? Maybe 3755. There we go. So as you can tell by these diamonds, I'm not running into any static or any issues with them other than my ability to pour neatly. But they're all pouring very well. I'm just kind of messy. And again, the numbers don't matter for this. They matter if you save drills and want to add them to your collection, but I'm tempted to have a goal to use every single one of these diamonds that came in this kit in some form so that there is nothing left. I also want to use every sticker in a creative way, and boy, just to give you a hint of what's coming, I had a lot of fun. I did get some sealer for these because I had thoughts about cups and mugs and stuff like that. And you have to wash those. And most people like to wash them in hot water or dishwashers. So I did get some dishwasher safe Mod Podge, which is waterproof. And I am going to seal some of the stickers to see how well they seal and maybe run them through the dishwasher and see how that works. But that's not really a test of Artdot. That's more of a test of the sealer. So I won't include that in a review of how these stickers worked out. That wouldn't be fair to Artdot. But I did get some Mod Podge to seal them with that is waterproof. And I got some resin because I've always been curious what happens to drills if you do resin with them. And I used to do resin art. I still do from time to time. But I wonder if they will try to melt from the chemical reaction or the heat that the chemical reaction creates from mixing the two different parts of resin. So I'm going to try a coaster or two or a couple other regular resin, maybe a trash tray, some little things like that to see how they work. And again, not on Artdot. It's not Artdot's problem if I run into issues with putting these with resin. That's more my problem. So I certainly wouldn't blame that. I'm just curious. And another thing I want to do is I have some UV resin with a couple of keychain type projects. I have Shrinky Dink with an idea for keychains and other things. And of course the usual cups, notebooks, stuff like that. So I had a lot of fun today picking out different options to do with these. What are we at? 29 minutes. I'm going to finish these 4 colors and then stop and just call this a kidding up video rather than whip and chat, because obviously I'm not getting anywhere very well. Too much talking, too much thinking, not enough doing. So I think tomorrow this may turn into a 4-video deal, because if you've noticed the last couple bags, I'm starting to run into just a tiny bit of static. This one especially. They're sticking to the top of the plastic there just a little bit. But I can shake them down and get them in there, so not a big deal. But I'll probably end, this is the last for the first container, so I've done 24 different colors now. I will arrange these by color because, again, there are no real symbols. So I will put these in the container probably like this by colors. So we can have the blues. I'll rearrange them by shade and darkness and all that. So we'll have the blues and purples, but this gives you a feel for just that, the first half of what the colors look like here. That gray one that didn't want to close. Did I put those in backwards? Let's see. Nope, for whatever reason, I'm having trouble. There we go. Okay, I'll turn that gray one like that. Get the pinks and the reds in here. So it's harder to tell sometimes when the diamonds are in those trains how colorful they are. But this is a first look at the first half kitted into containers and the bright colors that we have for these stickers. So this should be a lot of fun. I'm seeing butterflies everywhere. I wish there were like 10 butterfly stickers in this set, maybe 20. I could use more butterflies. So that's what I have for you tonight, and have a good Friday night. I will talk to you later this weekend because I have a lot more videos to do, a lot more catching up to do, and hopefully this was somewhat useful, but I think this was more useful for me than for you because I just needed to sit and talk and think through various things. And so I appreciate you guys listening if you stuck through to the end with me. Anyway, it's been a long week and I'm tired. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys, and hang in there. Life is tough, but we'll all get through it together. So catch you later. Bye-bye.